The DeSantis campaign is backing him, calling him a good candidate. CBS 12's Amber Robb spent the day digging into Fine's background. She joins us now with what she found. Amber?
Yeah, guys, I'm right outside Florida Atlantic University's Jupiter campus, where the search is underway for the university's next president. And now we're getting a little more insight into that search as State Representative Randy Fine says he's put his hat in the ring for the top job.
State Representative Randy Fine could represent Florida Atlantic University in the future. The representative, who calls himself a well-known conservative firebrand, confirming he's been approached by Governor Ron DeSantis about becoming the next FAU president and that he's seriously considering it. The Florida Teachers Union reacting to the news, saying he's not a serious contender.
He just fundamentally lacks the credentials for this job. FAU is a large state university in Florida. We need people who, in those roles, who have a background in higher education.
They fear this is the governor's way of having a hand in reshaping education in Florida. In a statement to CBS 12 News, the governor's office says, quote, Representative Fine has been a leader on education issues, and we think he'd be a good candidate for the role, end quote. Fine has backed DeSantis' education agenda and vowed to battle wokeism across our state, something the teachers union is not happy with.
The fact that Representative Fine has Governor DeSantis' support, looking at the governor's record in higher education lately, is actually a sign that we should not be looking at Representative Fine if we actually want to do something that's good for higher education.
Former FAU President Frank Brogan also has a background in politics. He says having that sort of background isn't a bad thing.
People who have a background somewhere in the political process can also bring additional skill sets to the table that other people just don't have. Of course, politics requires people to have an appropriate set of leadership skills.
Fine is a former gambling executive, a twice-over Harvard alumni, is heavily involved with the Boy Scouts of America, and has served in the Florida House since 2016. He serves on several committees, including Education and Employment, Education Quality, and the Appropriations Committee. Brogan says ultimately, a president of FAU needs to be someone who will raise the university up.
Whoever is brought in should be coming in with some fresh ideas, new ways to look at the institution, new ways to look at the existing needs at that time, which may have changed since the previous president took the job.
Fine is approaching the end of his term as a representative of the Palm Bay area.
Earlier this year, Fine announced he's running for state senate. Reporting live in Jupiter, I'm Amber Robb, CBS 12 News.
University also sent us this statement. It reads that we are aware of the comments made recently by Representative Fine about the presidency of Florida Atlantic University. Representative Fine is a wonderful servant to his constituency and the state. They go on to say FAU search committee will follow strict processes to determine FAU's 9th president, and they are still in the early stages in that search. You can read the full statement on our website. Just head to CBS12.com.